This is Lisa Goodell, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and this is going to be a process video. I'm going to be experimenting with some ink colors and the Stampin' Blender brushes, and I'm going to then be decorating a specialty treat bag. And so I hope you join me as I work on this. Okay, before we get started too much, I need to stop and give a little explanation. I made this video before last night, and yesterday was when demonstrators found out about retiring colors, and that there's going to be a color refresh this year. And we also got a list of other retiring products from the catalog. And so there's some last chance products for the mini catalog and also for the annual catalog that supplies will be available while they last. And then also, like I said, we heard about the retiring colors. So I will give more information about that at the end of the video. Also, during the video, there are some products that I am using that are now going to be retired. And so I'll try to point that out with a little word saying retiring, maybe on the screen. So I am first going to take some Coastal Cabana, and I am going to use my blending brush to just blend some color. This is my practice for what I'm going to do later on a specialty bag. Okay, next I'm going to take some Flirty Flamingo. I'm going to do the same thing. Just getting a feel for how this is going to go. Next I'm going to do some Pacific Point. I know this is pretty new, so this is going to be pretty dark, I think. Yeah. I don't know if I like the Flirty Flamingo with that. Let me try Melon Mambo. Let's see. Oh yeah, I definitely like the Melon Mambo better. So let's cover up that Flirty Flamingo now. And those are the colors that I want to use. So let's get started on our actual project. Okay, so what we're going to do here is the Delicate Details treat boxes. I have one of those, so I'm going to experiment. I only have one of these, so I'm just going to try to go for it. Here it is. Looks like this. And then you can stamp it, you can decorate it however you want, and then it's going to make a cute treat box. So what I'm going to do is I have an extra piece of paper here, and I'm going to put that underneath here as I rub the color on, and then maybe I can use this for something else. Okay, this already comes with the two-sided tape on it. You just take it apart to put it together, but I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to stick this extra paper here on the inside, and let me get some washi tape. That'll keep it in place. And when I turn this over, I'm going to put a little bit more just on the flap that's going to get folded in next to that tape. Start with this color, and I'm going to just start rubbing different places. I think I want to go, I think some of these I want for sure to be pink, so maybe I should do the flowers first. Maybe up here. Okay, now let me go back to this. I'm going to do the green. And it's okay to have it mix in. Like you can see there, it's kind of mixing in a darker blue. I don't know if it will really be purple or not. Maybe more if once I go back to the Pacific Point. Let me kind of clean that off. Now I'll go into the Pacific Point. And if I go over the pink a little bit on purpose, that could make it, yeah, there it looks a little more purplish. So you're just going to do this as much as you want. Go back and forth between the colors, however you want to do it. Also, you know, you do have the outline here of the card, so that's underneath. So I might kind of on purpose go a little more to the edges. And now I'm going to go back to the Coastal Cabana. Here I'm not really trying to get it so much on this cutout part, but on the edges. Okay, now what I'm going to do, you still have the rest of the treat box here. So you could either stamp on it or do more. I think I'm going to do more of this for the background. If you're enjoying this video, I would love for you to like and subscribe to my channel. Also, I am in need of customers since I am just starting to build my business. And so if you don't have a demonstrator, I would love to do that for you. Finally, you can earn free stuff from me by using my host code that's up in the corner or joining my team. Go to the description for more info. I'm going to stop this for right now. Might want to add more later, but let's take this off and see what it looks like underneath. Oh yeah, look at that. That's kind of cool. Nice. Okay, so then you can add this. You could use this for a card, maybe cut around it. And I suppose if you wanted a bunch of these, you could just keep using this as a stencil until you're all done, and then you can put this together. But for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and put this together now. Okay, and I just did the next side. Now you're going to do the same thing on this side. Oh, didn't remove that last. No big deal, it's not going to show. Okay. So I'll leave this folded the other way just so I make sure to line this up correctly. Okay. And then we'll do the last one. Oh. There we go. Okay, so now to make sure my hand's not that long really to get down in the bottom of here to make sure that it really gets good and adhered, I'm going to use my bone folder. I'm just going to fold this down, put it on the side, and just rub. Get that bone folder all the way down to the corners. Just rub to make sure it's going to stick good. Okay, good. Oh, okay, this is so cute. Okay, so I like this. Now again, if you wanted to stamp something else on here, flowers, you know, whatever design or whatever you want, you could, but I'm gonna just leave it like this. I guess the other thing is you could always stamp the inside as well. I did not, but that is certainly something you could do. Okay, and here there's 2 holes to poke out, so you can put a ribbon through here. So the ribbon can like go through that. And then you can either leave this clear or you could insert tissue if you want to wrap up your gift. You can put in a piece of cardstock if you wanted. Pretty much whatever you'd like to do. Maybe you want to put in a solid color that would go with one of these. You could put that. Ooh, that's pretty to have that put down in there. That really stands out. Here's one that's a little darker even. I think I like that. I think this is some polished pink, I think. I like that. All right, let's do that. Let's see, this is gonna be probably, yeah, about 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, maybe 3 by 3. I got a little ink on there, so let's see if that's gonna be, oh, no, not quite. Oh well. It'll go on the back side of something else. Let's see, I think this might be a little too much. I did 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. Let's see. Turn this up. Oh no, that goes in okay. Oh, yeah, that goes in good. Okay, I'm gonna just put a little dab of glue on there. Just on the edges of 3 sides. I really don't know if that's gonna be on the white part or where the holes are, but we'll see. Push that down. Yep, okay. I'm gonna just put my hand in there, hold it down for a minute, and get my bone folder again to push down along the sides. And that's what it looks like. I like that pink solid background color. It adds a little background to it, and then if you want to put in something that you don't want to show through, then it will be hidden. Okay, so that's that part, that's done. Okay, next, let's turn this into a little card. Could be a little insert. So I had covered up where the washi tape had been, but we're going to go ahead and cut that off now. Let's see, about there would work, I think. There you go. So you can still kind of see the outline here. I'll do the same thing over on this side. It's a little closer to get rid of it, but that's okay. I think that's plenty good. I'm gonna trim off this side now, just so it's kind of similar. Okay, now let's go ahead and score that. So this is a total of just a little more than 5 1/4. So I guess that would be 2 1/2, 2 3/4, something like that. I'll just call it like that. And then whatever doesn't fit. Oh, I got that way off. Okay, well, I'm just going to cut this off. I thought I would do it a little closer, but oh well, no big deal. This is just a little insert. I'm going to do it just a little bit more. There we go. So that'll be the little insert card, or you could attach it to the outside even. There is some of these. I could even glue one of these on the inside just for the fun of it. Since we have it, why not? Get out my silicone mat again. Get out my little glue. Just going to dab a little bit here. Whoop, there it is. If I can get it out. Okay. Then I'm just going to put this over the edge on both sides, and then I will trim it on the whole thing after I get it on. It doesn't have to be exact. There. Scissors to cut this off, and to cut this off too. Okay, front and side. Okay, I'm going to work on a tag for the front of this card. So we're going to use the rectangle stitch dies. I'm going to use this skinny one here. I was thinking I might use it with one of these sayings from Art Gallery. I don't know, maybe Best Wishes would be a good general, just a general saying, and then maybe we'll add something on the side here. Okay. Okay, here's a piece of scrap paper. I'm going to put my stamp on here. Try to make that even. And I think I'm going to do Pacific Point. See how straight I can get it. It's one thing about die cutting it afterwards. You can get it straight then. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Put this on here again. Well, I do have some of this washi tape from sitting here from the other day, so I'll just go ahead and put that on. That should keep it. Now I'm going to put it through my Stamp and Cut machine that's over here on the side. Turned out, yes it did. That's great. Now I'm gonna, can either go on this way, could go on this way, can go however you want, but I'm going to die cut a flower over here to go with that. I really like this around the bend set because you can do so many cool things with the shape of the card and the envelope. But what I really like are these little flower dies that come in the coordinating die set. So I'm going to get out the big flower, I'm going to get out the little flowers, and I'm going to get out one of the leaf dies. I'm going to end up curling them up and making them look 3D. I'll use the same colors again, Coastal Cabana and Melon Mambo and Pacific Point. Pacific Point is on the retiring list, so that won't be coming back. Okay, I'm going to interrupt again, and I was just talking about how Pacific Point is a retiring color. Well, I didn't know that when I started the filming process, but when I was editing, that's when I knew that. And so I wanted to show you the rest of the retiring list. This is the list of the normal colors for this last year, and then the X's are for the colors that are going to be retiring. So you know that the 21 through 23 in colors, those usually all get retired. So those are the X's up here. And then in the neutral collection, these are going to be retired: Mary Merlot, Soft Suede, and Sahara Sand. Then on the bright section, Mango Melody, Bermuda Bay, and Pacific Point are going to be retired. In the subtle section, we're going to lose Blushing Bride, So Saffron, Pear Pizzazz, and Mint Macaron. And then on the regal section, we are going to be losing Rich Razzleberry. So if you like any of these colors, you want to make sure you get cardstock, you get ink refill, markers, whatever it is that you want, so that you don't miss out. And all of these things that are on the retired list, hopefully they'll make it until the beginning of May when the new catalog starts. But sometimes supplies run out before then. So I just want to make sure to give you a heads up on all this. And I will be giving more information out on my Facebook page and on my blog, lisagoodell.com. So instead of die cutting the flowers and then adding the color, I'm just adding the color now in the empty spots of the scrap paper, and then I will put the dies on top of those colors, and then I will put it through the machine to die cut it. I don't know if I'll use both of these or not, but I'll just stick them there. Just use two of those if I use them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There. That's good. Throw this one away. Don't need it. Okay, I'm going to want to curl these up. So you can use a pencil, a pen. Just going to use the end of my take your pick tool to make this a little more 3D. Put it kind of in the middle too. Okay, so I can put that. Right there. Then I think for this one in the middle, I think I'm going to want to have some blue, have it more blue than pink, so it will contrast more. So put that in the middle, then we'll have leaf. Okay, so I need to glue that next. All right. Okay, I think that's better. I'm gonna put this underneath one side. I'll do that side there. Okay. Maybe I want to add some pink around the edge. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's gonna show it off some more. Put this here. I don't really want to put this right over that part, although I guess I could. Guess I could do it like that. My Stampin' Dimensionals. One, two, and three. And then when I put my flower on top, I'm not going to put a dimensional on that because it's already going to be on this part that's raised. So I'll just glue that on there. There we go. Kind of turn that a little so you can still see the bee. Let that sit for a couple seconds. Then I am going to put that on right there. Okay. All right, we are going to go ahead and finish this off. We have our treat box or container, and we also have the little card that we made. So to finish off, we need to put something inside here. So I've got some candy here that I'm just going to go ahead and put in for sample. Whoops. Looks like all of it's going to fit in there. Then we'll put down the flaps. And then I have some of this ribbon here. And what I'm going to do is, if you look here, there's 2 holes on the back side and there's 2 holes on the front. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from the back to the front. And then I'm going to take the part that went in the front and I'm going to turn back around and I'm going to go to the back. You don't need this much. This is just what I had on hand. You're going to trim it. Okay, so I'm going to go like this. Then you can see it's like this right now, but I'm not done. So now I'm going to cross this over. And I'm going to put this back through again to the front. So we're going to go back through the same hole. And we're going to go back through the front hole. And I'm going to use my reverse tweezers to help poke this through. There we go. And you can see how this is getting ragged. So you're going to want to trim that when you're done. Okay, and then we're going to do this final back side and push that to the front. So that's through the back part, and then next is going to be through the front part. Okay, so then we're just going to kind of tighten that up like this. I'm going to flip this around so it looks good. I guess I can lay it like that. And then I'm going to take my paper snips. I'm going to snip it. Okay. And I'm going to snip this side. There. Okay, and so then that is our cute treat box. Looks cute on both sides. And now I have the card. So the card, you can either just glue that to the bottom. You can put it on the back. You could have stuck it in the box. I guess you could have done that as well. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on the back like this. Or, you know what you could actually do? You could put it on the front right here. Okay, let me go get a little hole punch. Okay, this is an old punch that Stampin' Up! Used to sell. Has a little tiny hole in it that it makes. So I'm just going to go over here and I'm going to just punch that right there. And you could almost poke a hole probably with your take a pick tool. You could put it on the foam mat, either the one that comes with the Stamparatus, or they have this other piercing mat that you could go and you could probably poke a hole right in it as well. So that's just another option. And then what you're going to want to get is some thin string to go through that hole. I think the only skinny thread I have is this this linen thread. This is like coming apart. Let's see. Oh, you know what you could do? Haven't tried this before. Let's see if we can color it. Probably can. I'm going to take my Melon Mambo once again. And where's my paper? Here's my paper that I was getting all the ink all over. I'm just going to take a little piece of this because I'm not really wanting this to be fancy. It's just the utility of being able to use it to attach it. So yeah, look at that. I'm just going to rub that on here. So then that'll look like it matches. Really, having the neutral linen color is fine, but why not try something different? You just need to kind of flip the twine around, the thread around, so you get it all done. So yeah, that didn't take too long. So now you're going to put that through here, and I'm going to just put it over here on the side here so it's easy to put through. So I'm going to pull that through, and then you can see where here they're really close together. It's not very big. I think it would be better to put the thread back through where there's a larger area. How do you say that? So there, so you can see how that is between here and here, instead of it being where these little tiny skinny outlines are of the little hex shapes. So I think this will keep it attached without pulling off as easily. Okay, so now I'm just going to take the thread and put it through this hole right here. Goodness, I'm doing this left-handed. I should probably flip around this way because I am right-handed. Let's see if that's, maybe it's better to go up to down, top to bottom. Yeah, I think that's easier. Yes. Okay, and then I'm going to flip that around so it's the right way. Arrange this. And this, I'm just gonna tie it in a knot. I think you could, if you had enough, I guess you could tie in a bow, but I am not that worried about it because, like I said, this is just kind of a way to attach it. There. And then you can leave it just like this if you want, or if you want to trim it, you can trim those ends. Let's see if I trim the ends a little bit. There. There. So here is our little treat box, and we have a cute little card here. And oh, I know, I thought of one more thing. Oh, this will add something. Okay, here are some Glassy Dots assortment gems, and I think actually 2 of the colors will work here. think the Melon Mambo color will work, and then this lighter color. I don't know if that's balmy blue or what it is, but I think that that will blend in here just fine. Okay, let's do my pick tool. I'm going to twist that down so the sticky part comes out. I'm not very good at using this. I don't know why. Oh, you have to get a new piece. Yeah, there it goes. I have trouble doing that for whatever reason. Okay, and then I'm going to just set that in the middle of the flower there. There, that adds something right there. Very cute. And maybe we'll add another one. Oh, let's just go ahead and do the pink one again. And I'll put that one over here in the corner of the little sentiment card. There. And yeah, maybe one more up there. Okay. Here. It's going to be hanging down. We'll do it here for this one. There. Let me just push that down so it's good to go. All right, so that is our treat box. I think it turned out cute. Whoops. There we go. All right, thanks for watching.